You mean to tell me none of your spies have returned? N'Zoth is out there, and we need answers now!
We are doing all we can. Speaker Magni is coming, along with a new advisor. He claims to have information for us.
By the light. A new advisor.
Oh shit, he's all grown up.
Rathian. Anduin, it's been so long. Oh, dragons. I suppose I deserved that.
Oh, you deserve more than that. My father is dead because of you!
And my father is dead because of the old gods. Lad, he's come to help us. Neltharion the Earthwarder was once the protector of Azeroth. But N'Zoth turned a noble mind to madness, and now my father is only remembered as Deathwing. And as I haven't the least desire to share that fate, I've been studying how to avoid it.
Just tell me how to prepare for this attack. Our armies
Will be useless. N'Zoth will strike here. He'll manipulate emotions, get people to act in ways contrary to their nature. You won't be able to trust your senses, your memories, your friends. After all, what is real if our perceptions cannot be trusted? Anduin! Don't you see, old friend? It's already begun.
Very well, advisor. Tell us how to stop him.
When Anduin loses his cool like that, you just know that is beautiful. I mean, apart from the fact that the entire horde is now just flooded with Volpera's little spice and wolf loving things. I'm sorry, I just gonna make a Volpera and just call a holo and just have her sitting at the auction house, or probably just sitting on the big 350 mount. It's just glorious. Come on, guys, it's just glorious. All right, let's take a look at all the other cinematics, because I'm not gonna wait weeks and weeks on end for the LFR to play because I don't have enough time to raid. So let's just look at all of them.
In life, you were a hero to your people. For their sake, you made the ultimate sacrifice.
Look at little Volpera!
This is the hour of your dark rebirth. Death's power grows. Rise and become my champion.
Alright, Deathnets are getting new cutscenes. I like it.
The armistice is signed. At long last, the Fourth War is over.
Not while the Black Moon still cries out for vengeance. Not until the Horde has answered for its treachery.
Oh, here we
Further
go.
bloodshed will not bring back the fallen. We must renew our hope and forge a future for those who survived.
And when the next warchief musters an army, will hope save you if it is Stormwind that burns?
I know it's difficult to trust, but there are signs of change within the Horde. In place of a warchief, there is now a council, led by Bane, Thrall, and the others. I believe they can—
Your faith is naive, Lion Son. I will sign no treaty unless it is written in the Banshee's blood!
I don't think she has blood anymore. She's been dead for a while. Does she?
There is truth in her words, Anduin. Peace may be on the table today, but soon enough, the Horde will sound their drums and march for war. When that day comes, know scrap of parchment will hold them back.
The path to peace will not be easy, and not all will choose to walk it. But this is the only way to build a better future. I believe it will work, Gam. It has to.
I love how Jaina's the one that's okay with peace right now, even
The
though at the
Alliance
beginning
has
she
sent
wasn't.
word. They have agreed to the armistice. This bitter war is finally over.
At last, we can begin to heal our wounded Earth Mother, and the wounded Horde as well.
One question remains. Who will serve as warchief? Perhaps you, Thrall, would...
No. I told Sarvang I would not lead the Horde again. But perhaps the question is not who should become warchief, but whether there should be one at all.
Though the Horde has changed through the years, for good or ill, we have always looked to a warchief to guide us forward.
That legacy must end. The war nearly cost us everything. There is no place for a war chief in a time of peace.
A peace
It
chief?
is true. The Horde has changed. Our ranks have grown, and new voices have stepped forth to lead. This is what makes us strong. All of us, building a new future together.
Where's the Volpera in this one, though? That's just hilarious.
We Volpera have always been resourceful. No matter the adversity, we do what it takes to survive.
This is hilarious.
And keep our family strong.
Oh my god, the llamas.
The Horde helped us when we needed it. And now, it's time to return the favor. A fair trade, if you ask me.
Oh my god.
A whole world of adventure is awaiting you out there. Explore it and become a hero.
My god.
For the Volpera and for the Horde.
Oh my god. Oh my freaking god.
We Mechanomes spent years in isolation, tirelessly enhancing our bodies and minds. But this relentless quest for perfection nearly brought us to ruin.
Of course they've got the Vegeta hair. Of course.
Now we realize that balance is the key to happiness.
What's
We
that?
can improve ourselves without losing our individuality in the process. It is time to leave Mechagon and rejoin our gnomish cousins. Together, we will forge a brighter future for the Alliance.
The final truth hidden form.
We're going to lose the chamber! There's no way to stop him!
There is always a way. Save our world champion, no matter the cost.
Alright, what's he doing? Is he gonna go in there and stop it from the inside, or is he gonna... Oh. Wait, did he get destroyed or did he get absorbed?
Since being wounded by the Mad Titan, Azeroth has been crying out in pain. In her hour of need, she lent you her power. Today, at long last, she's free from the grasp of the old gods. Her song rings clear and strong throughout this chamber. Hold her heart with pride. Know that you are more than a champion of your people. You are a champion of Azeroth! There we go. You can use that console to connect us to the Chamber of Heart.
Remote link established. Awaiting circuit completion.
Hold your horses, lass. This thing didn't exactly come with instructions. Ouch! That stung! Wait! It all makes sense now! Connecting the power circuit! What's this? Interesting! I'll remember that for later.
Are we gonna have time travel?
There! The link is up!
Acknowledged. Rerouting power to Forge of Origination. Circuit established. Restoring power. Error. Forge operating at 37% efficiency.
37! That can't be enough to keep Azeroth protected!
Affirmative. Additional power sources required. Initiating query for suitable alternatives. Stand by.
More daily quests?
It looks like your work isn't done, champion.
Yeah, that's a lot more dailies.
Enough! You cannot break me like you broke my father!
The Black Dragonflight will purge your master from Azeroth!
Impudent dragon! All of your kind will bow before N'Zoth!
With me, champion! Let us bring this to an end! As you have seen, the Mantid have begun to swarm. I did not realize they had grown so bold as to invade Mogushan vaults. This is far too early for another cycle to begin. The rise of their new Empress must have spurred them to action.
Empress?
Meanwhile, our scouts report that a massive Mogu army is assembling in the north, in numbers not seen since the days of Lei Shen. With the attention of the Golden Lotus divided, the Mogu clearly see an opportunity to conquer the Veil and subjugate everyone within. Most troubling of all, though the Veil has been cleansed of the Shah's corruption, a tangible sense of dread lingers in the air. The High Keeper speaks of a looming threat that we are powerless to stop. I cannot draw him out of his malaise. Perhaps you will fare better.
We know little of the Amethet, save that they believe themselves the sole defenders of the Titan's great works. In their eyes, all others are corrupted by the curse of flesh, and are enemies of the Makers. It is imperative that they be kept away from the Forge. To the west, another threat looms. Terrible monstrosities have emerged from the sands and gather in great numbers. Though we suspect they hail from Entourage, they are unlike any Karaji or Silithid we have faced before. And worst of all, our priests are plagued by unrelenting nightmares. They see our cities burning to ash, and our people turning against each other. I fear that these visions are but the harbinger of something far more dire. We must prepare ourselves for disaster.
Ooh, more Death Knight. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, is that it? Oh, they just used this as a background. Okay. For a second there, I thought that the Lich King was doing something, and he was starting to side with the old gods, because, like, you know, why not? Because, you know, like, that mask. Wait a minute, that was broken! Oh, that's gonna be broken, so... Sorry, I had a derp moment there for a second. Just to answer a quick question, a lot of people keep asking me if I'm still playing World of Warcraft. I do time to time. I played a little bit of Classic. I still play time to time very casually LFR, PvP, and dailies. A little bit of mount grinding. People are asking me why I'm not doing so many gold guides anymore. Just because after I hit 20 million, it sort of became pointless. If people are asking me what they should be doing for the new expansion coming up, in my personal opinion, bags are always a good one. We've got those nice 30-slot bags that are very easy to make. I'm making a fuck ton of them. I've stockpiled enough materials to make 800-900. So when the new expansion launches, I expect a lot of people to be buying bags. It's a good time to sell some of them now because all the new Volpera, so a lot of people are starting new characters, which means more people want bags. But at the beginning of every expansion, people start making characters, people start coming back, that's when the demand goes up. So that usually works for me. And as always, I stockpile on mounts because they retain their value, because, you know, the value of gold over time typically goes down because mobs drop more and more loot, more and more gold, and it becomes easier to amass higher quantities of gold because more of it's spawned in the game. So I always find mounts as a good way to maintain value. Of course, the mount has to be fairly rare. It can't just be like a mount that you can just buy at a vendor. That's not going to hold its value. So that's my little 30 seconds of what I would do if I were you and what I am doing in terms of gold making. I hope you enjoyed. I hope we get a few more cutscenes. I will be playing when World of Warcraft 3 Reforged comes out. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's the game that started my Warcraft journey back when I couldn't, you know, speak, read English 100%, but I did really enjoy it. So it's going to be awesome to play that again at the end of the month and also play a little bit of versus mode. I love that stuff. I can't wait to do it. Can't wait to stream it. Can't wait to have fun. And I'm looking forward to the new expansion. It's going to be a little bit different, but until then, I won't be playing very much. I'm just playing for the enjoyment of it, but when it comes to the core story mechanics, I'm really looking forward to the new expansion. We kind of know what's going to happen with the old gods, so I'm a little bit like, I would have liked the announcement for the new expansion to have been a little bit later into the cycle. I know we've got a tradition of BlizzCon being when the new expansion is announced, and I do appreciate that, but at the same time, I would have, at the very least, liked to have had a chance to sink my teeth into this expansion, just so we can have a little bit of theory crafting as to what's going on. Is the Lich King involved? Like this, we kind of know that he's not. So, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being awesome. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying the new patch. I hope you're looking forward to all the new game releases, because 2020 is going to be a massive year for gaming. Absolutely massive. I just look at the release calendar. It's insane. Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Persona 5 Royale, The Last of Us 2, Doom Eternal. What am I missing? There's more than that. Resident Evil 3. It's insane. So it's going to be a good year. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. We're going to have a fun year playing all these games. It's just going to be amazing. So, but if you're new here, welcome. Make sure you're subscribed. Link to the Discord is in the description. That's where we hang out when we're not gaming. And we also have the reaction channel for all those memes and videos we react to. So be sure to go to Ninja Kuma Reacts as well. Till next time, Ninja Kuma out. Bye!